life has many ways of playing out. And the crazy part about life is we have made ourselves victims of society. We have made ourselves victims of the way of life. We have made ourselves the victims of the life that we're allowing to be dictated around us. And the only thing we're doing is not talk down about anything, but putting our faith in somebody else as meaning not moving out on stuff. Not talk about everybody. Not talk about all. But in every situation, all the stuff that we want, we desire, we do not go get. Why? Because we're not chasing it. Some stuff we chase, some stuff we don't. Some stuff we want to be given to us. So, it's not. Some stuff is given. But what that does is create a syndrome, as in the haves and have-nots, which society has made an effect that you should have, then have not. Because you have not, then you are considered as a not. So now you have created a way of life, of expectations. So people try to live up to this. This is what you create. This is what you say is what it's supposed to be like. This is what life is. If you're not living it, then you're not living life. So you have people chasing these dreams or these fabrications of what something idolatry. There you go. This you have people chasing idolatry of somebody else. You get what I'm saying? As in somebody's putting the idea in your head, and you're saying, "Oh, I like that." But before you even saw it, you never even thought about it. So when I say that we are brainwashed to a degree, that means that when we see stuff, we are then planted an idea in our head which then make us want something or want that item. That is what I mean by brainwash. I'm not saying it in a negative way, but it is kind of negative. Because we don't even see that we are brainwashed. We're saying that we're not brainwashed, but all along we are brainwashed. Because why? We are brainwashed. Because what society tells us that we want, or society tells us that we should have, we then go try to find some way to get. It's my point. So, in the process of that, we end up doing some uncivilized things, should I say. I just leave it at that. We just do all things of all types of manner. Not really thinking about the ripple effect that it has to cause, or the ripple effect that it will cause. So basically we just acting out on selfish intentions, not to something that we can't get on our own, but we choose not to, as in we choose to take or destroy to get. Now, there's many ways of taking and destroying. There's many ways of getting all that you want, but there's ways that are wicked. There are ways that leads to bad adverse effects, shall I say, or after effects. For just about every kid I know who parent took their stuff and sold it, or couldn't get something like everybody else, end up turning to somebody or turn to something or doing something that created a terrible situation, is what I'm saying. It created a monster. And this is what we're doing, because we're saying And we're teaching each other, our children, our generation, the people, that this is what you must have to be accepted in society. And then you punish. Yeah, because you're not supposed to just do anything to get stuff, but people do. Because then you put it on TV and you make it seem like it's a cool thing to get and do. If certain things were never advertised, people would not even know about it. You see what I'm saying? If you had no knowledge of it, didn't see it, most likely you wouldn't just come out of thin air with it. Would you say, well, somebody came out of thin air with the idea? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Could have been multiple people in effect. Could have been doing something and all of a sudden this happened, so therefore this led to the next step. You know what I mean? Like it was an accident. A lot of things happen accidentally, but doesn't mean it doesn't turn out to be a great thing or something that's beneficial down the line. Because you can say that about kids these days. Some kids that wasn't meant to be born or wasn't planned for turned out to be a great success or a great difference maker. But then it's cut down, or not just that person, but a lot of things in life, a lot of lives are destroyed every day by human actions. We point the finger and we blame others for our own intentions, our own actions. Nobody forces us or make us do anything. What I mean by that, now, don't take this in a crazy situation, but yeah, some people are forced into certain situations, but you had to put yourself in a situation to be forced to do a situation. You see what I'm saying? See, you made a move beforehand that led you to the next situation where you put you in the situation that you became in. So, what I'm saying by that situation is, because you did what you did led to the situation that you're in now. You can't blame nobody for that but yourself, because you're the one that made the initial move. That's my point. When you make the initial step to create a situation, you create the situation. The situation is not already existing. You create the situation, which then makes you the master of it, which means make you the dictator of that situation, how it goes. And if you don't plan for that situation to go out right, smooth in all types of ways, guess what? That situation could turn out real bad, which leads to a ripple effect of what? Badness. After effects of aftershocks. Like an earthquake is not a good thing. After earthquake, there is ripple effects and aftershocks. And aftershocks leads to bad, more shaking, and maybe a death because it's unexpected. You see what I'm saying? Those are the bad things that happen. Everything happens leads to something else happening. So all I'm saying is, in the situation that's going on today, when are we as man going to take responsibilities of our own actions and start blaming somebody else for making us make decisions that we have power over? But we don't want to control the power that we have, so we want to blame somebody else and say, well, because I'm living like this, I had to go do this. Well, if you don't like the way that you're living, then change your living situations. Well, how can I do that? I had no money. See, what situation are you looking for? Oh, I want this. See, that's the problem. It's not about what you want, but it's about what you need. And if you need a different place to rest your head at so you can have a peace of mind, then you would take a place that's not considered as something that you would glorify, but something that you need. So in the process of needing this space, I say you should then find something that's clean, something that's decent, something that has what you need, and you accept that, and better will come. So you can't ask for greatness in the beginning and haven't even deserved the greatness that can be given your way, because we are entitled. You know why we're entitled? Because we are born. Because we are born, we are entitled to chase all of the things that we desire. But you have to go get it. See, that's where we fail at, and we go get it in ways that we can't change. When you take a life to get something, you're destroying the fabric of life. You can make another shirt. You can make another car. You cannot make that same life, because that life comes with a soul that's entitled to that life, that's entangled to that life. That spirit is entangled with that life. And being entangled with that life, it gives it power. You have just destroyed the life force that was given to that life for your own selfish desire. Was give you no right, because you're no God. Yes, you are made in God's image, but you are no God. So therefore, since you are no God, you shall not take judgment in whether you should take life or giveth. You are granted the gift of giving life, because you was planted with seeds in you. But without the female or without the male, without each other, you cannot make a life. So we need not to destroy each other, but love each other, uplift each other, nurture each other, teach each other, be there for each other, so that way we can build with each other. When you feel like you're alone, you act alone. But when you feel like you got somebody there in your corner, you're protecting not just yourself, but all those that are in your circle. So you're looking out for them. And that's where sometimes we go wrong at, because now we take matters in our own hands and we can kind of go the opposite way. So what we should do, I'm not telling you not to take care of yours. What I'm telling you is there's so many ways we can do things to make things better. So let's do things the right way. That way we're not hurting someone to get to our next step. That's all I'm asking. Let's just think and take a moment of what we can destroy by making one move without consciously thinking it through 100%. See, if you take a life, you're not just taking one, but you're taking two. Your life and that person's life. And everybody else that's entangled with that life. So let's just think about it. You know what I mean? Because when you hurt someone or destroy something, you're destroying the fabric of life. You're destroying the meaning of life. And that's something we're accountable for, because we're the ones that's in control of life right now. We're the ones dictating how we live and die. We're the ones. It's a lot of variables in it, but we must search ourselves first. We must look in the mirror first and see ourselves and make a difference first in ourselves. I'm in this category. I have to look in the mirror every day and see what I can do different to make myself better. And that's all I try to do. Because life is moments. And I want to make the best of them. So y'all have a blessed day. I was just talking to y'all, let's talk real talk. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Stay safe.